What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I've got another Dumont fragrance review for you guys. The folks over at Perfume Box did send this my way. I've been reviewing a lot of stuff from Dumont and really exploring some of the fantastic, inspired twists, decent quality, beastly performing fragrances they have to offer. That's really been my takeaway as a whole about Dumont. And this go round, we're talking about Celerio Elysium. So I was very surprised when I sprayed this one because it absolutely smells like it belongs in the family of these. These are Ormond Jane Montebaco Verano and Montebaco Intensivo. Supposedly this is similar to original Montebaco, which I have not tried and do not have, but sure reminds me of these. And we're going to kind of dive into this here in just a moment. So stay tuned.
She want me to lock it down, but I told her to pass the key.
So when this opens, immediately I got a leathery, smoked wood earthiness with a little bit of citrus. And instantly I was like, this smells a lot like Montebaco Verano. Now, this has a lot more citrus going for it, but they smell really close. So after spending some time with it and doing a little research, I see that people seem to compare it to regular Montebaco, which I haven't smelled. So if you take some citrus away, I guess that's from this. I guess that's what regular Montebaco smells like. So I guess there you go. So if you've ever wanted to experience what this smells like for less money, it smells almost the same. I would put the quality on par with one another because that's loaded with synthetics like Isoe Super and such. And same thing goes here. It's a smoky, dry wood, leather, tobacco combination that offers this bright aromatic tone. It's also very airy and almost ozonic-like in many ways. Very masculine, nice and warm without being super spicy. There is a spicy tone here that's not too peppered, but almost like a peppered wood leather type of smell. Again, a little smoky as well. There's no smoky notes listed that I'm aware of, but the leather accord, the tobacco, something along those lines is creating this smoky accord. This stuff smells fantastic. Not going to be for everyone. Very inherently masculine, man's man type of scent profile, but a great daily wear for guys that don't like the blue fragrances. They don't want all that sweetness and modern powdery sweet stuff going on in aquatics. And you want timeless masculine with modern synthetics. You might want to check this out. Now, moving into performance, everything from Dumont has been strong and long-lasting, and this is nothing short of that. Another one that falls easily in the 8 to 10 hour range, and again, that's typically me shortchanging it because of when I take a shower in the evening. But yeah, I would call this 10 hours easy, and longevity projections on the moderate to heavy side where it's stout, it's well pronounced. You don't have to spray a lot. 4 sprays has been plenty with this fragrance. You don't have to dial it up. Now, if you want to just fill a room, you go ahead with your bad self. You spray as much as you want to, but I don't find it's necessary. I think in the 3 to 5 spray range is more than enough. This is definitely a less is more type of scent profile. It really does its thing. It's a very airy scent that's very rich and warm at the same time. And then projection kind of matches the sillage. It falls into that moderate range where it's going to constantly seek out your nose and remind you that it's there. Now, I do tend to go a little nose blind and get some fatigue to this one because of the synthetics in here. So I do have a little bit of a sensitivity issue. I wouldn't, maybe not issue. Issue is probably not the best word. I would say concern. So it comes and goes because it is pretty heavily synthetic, but it smells like quality synthetic. I know that sounds weird, but when you smell this or anything of the Montebaco family, you'll understand where I'm coming from. But highly versatile, strong stuff, well-rounded, performs great. Final thoughts on Dumont Celerio Elysium. I think it's actually a fantastic daily wear. I didn't know what to expect going into it, so when I immediately recognized this scent profile in it, I was pleasantly surprised because I think this is such a great fragrance. Very, very close to it. So with that said, I think it's every bit of an 8.5 out of 10. This is a great fragrance. I would prefer to take this over Oros, the one that smells like Aventus, and Hachivat, supposedly kind of a blend of the two. which I reviewed already, and I would take it over Epic as well, the one that's kind of a slightly more fruity Angel Share. All three of the fragrances in this line are actually fantastic, but as far as daily wear stuff, I would prefer this over the Aventus and the Angel Share smelling fragrances, believe it or not, because it's just so rare that I come across the scent profile in the first place. And it's just beautiful. If you like a very wearable daily wear leather tobacco fragrance, you might want to look into this one. Well, that's my thoughts and feelings on Dumont's Celerio Elysium. Thank you once again, Perfume Box, for sending this my way. It's been great to check out a lot of stuff from Dumont. I understand why they get the hype they get. Some really good stuff for the money. All of them are beastly performers, too. Not obnoxious, but if you're moderate with the sprays, they're really, really strong. If you dial up the sprays, I'm sure they can be obnoxious. I don't go crazy with the sprayer on these because they're so strong. But until next time, I will say, if you get your hands on Celerio Elysium from Dumont and you give it a spray now, you might end up thanking me later. Have a good one, guys.